You've been working, you've been sweating, you've been grinding. Happy Jubilee. Happy Jubilee, man. Anybody came to your hood and told y'all that this is a great Jubilee? Anybody told y'all that this is a time of release? Where the captives are free? My nigga? Will you release your debts? Release the debts on each other? You know what I mean? If you got something against your brother, your sister, this is when you release it. Because you know that the next 7 times 7, the next 49, you're going to get double portion, my nigga, for whatever, you have released. And this is how we kept the code, and this is how we, stayed a family, stayed a tribe, so that, oh, man, my brother owe me this, man, I'm going to hold it on him for the rest of his life. No, like, you ain't got to forget, but you are supposed to forgive, because how you expect HaWah to forgive you? How you expect the Creator to forgive you? How you expect people to forgive you when you, make a misstep, whatever the case is, a misjudgment, man. So we all human, right? We all, are flying in our frequency as we step up. And this is a time to take flight when you get released. This is Jubilee. Not only that, man. 7 days you rest, that's your Shabbat. 6 days you work, 7 days you rest. Every 7 years, you're supposed to let your land rest. Your land has a Shabbat. You're not supposed to be, picking your crops and all that. You're supposed to let the land rest. And that creates a balance, a frequency, 7 times 7, 49, Jubilee. 70th Jubilee. 70th Jubilee, my nigga, is a great Jubilee, man. 70th Jubilee is a great Jubilee. See, the hijack, they tried to form an interference pattern, but we keep reaching our checkpoints, you know what I mean? These are checkpoints we reach, and now you look up and you see how it all aligns. There are many scholars that believe this is the 70th Jubilee. They trace it back to the first Exodus or the return of Ezra or different things, but to me, it just all makes sense. Let's look at the word. This Passover coming up, the Passover is a time when we, are out the wilderness, my naga, Baruch Passat, you know what I'm saying? It's a brand new beginning. Scripturally, that's the time when HaWah allowed, the famine or the curse that was on Egypt to pass over us, that we didn't get affected by it. It passed over us, you know what I mean? But you could also look at the Passover as a passing over, like a crossing over, into a higher dimension, a higher frequency, a higher energy. And that's what I feel like this is all happening, like we're passing over, right? We're crossing over. So this cross, right? The cross is the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which means the mark, the sign, the covenant. The gematria of the cross is 400. So talk about the 400 years of slavery. I'm saying it's time to let the slaves free. I'm saying it's time to free the Naga, man. I'm saying it's time to keep the code and be MHOE and free the Naga, man. Because you ain't no homeborn slave, so it's time to be free, to free each other of each other's debts, to release what you holding and know that you're going to get a double portion because you released it. That's your code. That's what you come from. That's your frequency. This ain't no doctrine. This ain't no dogma. I'm not telling you to believe in a symbol. I'm not telling you to believe in an image. I'm saying connect to your source, man. Connect to your source code. You come from somewhere, boss. Somebody, imagine you. You ain't no accident. This ain't no Big Bang, my nigga. This ain't no accidental gas, man, forming spinning balls. I'm saying, my nigga, you are firm, fixed, and immovable. And as we pass over into this great Jubilee, 2025, 2026, add it up, right? 2 + 2, 5, that's 9, that's the great completion. And now 2026, 2, 2, 6 is 10, is 1. Now we back to the 1, man, most high over everything. It's just so perfect, don't you agree, man? So, and then you add all to that, you got Comet Atlas over here, you know, just to be the observer, to spread that healing dew, that wake up sauce, that copper ionized. Now they're saying that the so-called comet is burning a golden hue, a golden hue. First is red, then it's green, now it's gold. Sounds like the cross. Sounds like if you look at the Andrews family crest, you're gonna see red, you're gonna see green, you're gonna see gold. I wonder if they knew something. First the comet is red or green and red, now it's gold. And then it turned into the blue Kachina, man. Now we got the red Kachina, blue Kachina. I'm saying everybody got a piece, and everybody is coming back for this time, you know, not just one person. We got tribes on tribes, because there ain't no time, it's only the wave. Quantum physics, quantum entanglement say there ain't no past, there ain't no future. It's all about what you're observing. So to me, that means that we can affect my Nagas from antiquity by keeping the code today. By keeping the code today, you can affect the Naga from the 1700s. Like the Tecumseh, Dragon Canoe, and the Chickamauga Cherokee, that's on the front lines, my Naga. And they're on the front lines fighting against their own brothers, their own, you know, so-called native tribes, right? The Chickasaw is fighting against, you know what I'm saying, the Chickamauga Cherokee and the Seminole and the Creek are fighting against the Choctaw. We brothers, we originals, man. Now we fighting for the promised land. Part of our code is don't murder your brother, but we are the code. We start accepting the shiny idols. And this is why Atlantis was destroyed. This is why Egypt was destroyed. All these idols. We most high over everything. We don't got no image of the creator. The creator could be a tree. The creator could be a dragonfly. There ain't no image. But we know that in battle form, Psalms 18, the creator can come with smoke out of his nostrils and fire out of his mouth, flying on the wings of the wind. Don't tell me twice what that sound like to me. We all getting into our dragon form, which means that we see clearly, and I love y'all. They say December 19th is the closest approach of this so-called Cometa, Comet Atlas, this dragon, this third-eye dragon, right? This pineal gland floating in the sky. Over there in Europe, they're doing planetary defense systems. Oh my God, we gotta be ready. And we've been, you know, given the prophecies from the wise Nagas that our creator will return and the army will return, right? The vessel that contains the Ruach, the guardian dragon, how to train your dragon will return. The Kundalini rising is the dragon. The Kundalini is the Kum. Dalana is the Kum, is the rise. And we on a rise, my Naga. I just can't wait. So eyes to the skies, man. Let's witness together. Let's be in the greatest vibration and frequency. Let's forgive each other. Let's forgive our debts, and let's make it right. Give a Naga a chance to make it right, and the real ones is gonna make it right. That's all I can say about it. And the water for supporting us. We support all my Nagas, man. And you know, we got land to build. We got tribe to build. We got ourselves to reconnect to. And this is what it's all about right now. It's the reconnection. So we're gonna keep doing the recon to get reconnected with the Khan dynasty. And the Khan means priest. I said the Khan means priest. And look at these crazy necromancers gonna flip it to pros and cons and make the Khan a negative thing. They flipped everything. But the continent you're on determines your conversation. And we all here for the connection, to make the contact, man, you know what I'm saying? And to, you know, to cool, man, to rise. So let's rise together. Let's see what's going on December 19th, being a high frequency. And it's also interesting that it's on a Friday, which is a Shabbat, you know what I mean? Like, I'm loving it, man. Just look out for the more dragon drop. You know what I'm saying? And just more good times and reactions on this channel. I'm just gonna be reacting to stuff. At this point, I got my popcorn. I'm gonna kick back with y'all and react to stuff. I think after 10 years, we earned it. We done lost our voice, man. Yelling at these hijacks, man. But we earned the right to react, man, and surf the wave, man. You surfing the wave with me? I'm surfing the wave with you. Hey, stay up, suit up, choose up. Most high over everything. MHOE. Keep the code. KTC. And keep dripping in that man song. Yourself the real. Take the wheel. And tune in to MHOE 5 Eyes Ma dropping that drop. Man, we're gonna have a whole listening party. My bro's dropping tribal music, holding it all the way up. Ambassador tribal music, owner of Most High Over Everything. Hit up Most High Over Everything or MHOE.clothing. I said MHOE.clothing. And look out for the latest designs, because we wanna, send that campaign out to let Nagas know to keep the code. We're gonna start with rule number 1 together. No power before our source code. No power before our power. Our power is our breath. Our power is our security. You don't want no vain breath, and you don't want no vain security. So don't take the Most High's name in vain. Don't take your breath in vain. Don't take your security in vain. And anytime you think you can't do it, just know you can do it, my honey. Because you already got it, Khan. Say it with me. You already got it, Khan. Wow, Halal HaWah, man. Shabbat up, tribe up, vise up, rise up. Cool, HaWah.